Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 7 of the Water Type Week event. This is going to be exciting to see if I actually get to catch a Delibird this week, because that was the whole reason why I went to Snowdrop Tundra to begin with. I've been very unlucky with my sleep types. I have had snoozing most of the week. I think I had slumbering one of the days, and I'm trying to get dozing. A little shorter session. Monday morning, it is what it is, but that looks like dosing. 36%, that has to be dosing. Come on, man. It is. There is a solid chance that there is at least one Delibird. It needs 9 more points, if I remember correctly, and that should make it within range, you know? I've had some very, very bad luck with Delibird recently. It likes to get full after the second biscuit. That upsets me. It triggers me. And I don't have a very fortunate skill, unfortunately. So hopefully this Delibird is going to show up and want some biscuits. There it is. There's one Delibird. We have a top belly Flaffy. We have a Slowpoke. I forgot to bring up the graphic. My Pokemon Organizer spreadsheet has a section, a tab where all of the events are logged, and Water Week is one of those events, and it shows up where the different Pokemon are. And I just realized yesterday that Slowpoke and Psyduck is one of those boosted spawns here, I'm pretty sure, and that's why I've been seeing them all week. So that explains the no Delibird. For some reason, I thought there were no water types here that would be boosted spawn, but of course. Yeah, there's the Psyduck. We got a Toxicroak since it is dosing. There's the Delibird. Let's see if there's another Delibird here somewhere. Another Toxicroak. Got a Haunter, Slowpoke, and Togepi. Man, there's actually a chance here that this Delibird does not want, and that upsets me. I am just on the limit again. It's been way too many times. It's just 3 biscuits away, or 3 points rather, and it's just, or nah, don't want it. Oh man. Come on, Delibird, just one more. It couldn't hurt, right? Just one more Delibird. Maybe this is gonna be a triple eggs one. What in the world? A hungry Delibird and a hungry Haunter? That's ridiculous. I'm actually going to talk a fair bit about Gengar in this video, so stay tuned for that. What in the world? This Delibird really wanted to come home today. If I have counted my points correctly, 1 Great Biscuit is it. It's been a long time since I had a hungry Delibird. I can't remember the last time. That was also one of the reasons why I went to Snowdrop Tundra, because with a good cam ticket, the event week 2, then you have essentially 2 out of 8 Pokemon that are likely to show up hungry. We got the Delibird. Hope this is it. It's been a long Delibird hunt, man. Alright, so I'm also gonna put the... Man, what am I gonna do here today? This is a problem. I'm gonna get a Psyduck too. So, I already prepped the Haunter. I am desperate for candy. So in this case, I am actually gonna trade the Great Biscuit for some candy. We're gonna talk about Gengar in this video, so I am just holding back a little bit because I have 2 really cool Gengar that I want to just deep dive on. So I am gonna trade some points here. I do want 2 more biscuits. I have over 10,000 sleep points. It makes no sense to hoard this much, so a couple biscuits here and there should be fine. It's an event week. Okay, so we got the Togepi. What's funny is, in yesterday's video, Togepi also showed up hungry, and I told it to come back hungry some other time, and it showed up back today, so I felt obligated. The Togepi is very consistent. This Togepi wants to come home and join our collection. Maybe the professor's collection. We just have to wait and see. So we got a Delibird, got a Haunter, a Togepi, and a Psyduck. This kind of makes up for yesterday's video, or what it was. One of the days I just caught nothing. That was a big oof. So got the Delibird, Haunter, Togepi, and Psyduck. I don't need any more Slowpoke, but I really like the candy, so I'm pretty happy about it. And I also need to be more aware today that I do have the widget, because I just talk on tangents and then don't bring up the info, and I'm gonna get better at that. So yeah, we have the Delibird here. Definitely gonna be the candy that I'm sending out to the friend list. Nothing here really compares to it, with the exception of the Haunter maybe. And that is almost rank 59. I guess I will get it sometime before Suicune, hopefully. I will be running the Focus Incense this coming weekend as well. Alright, everyone. Relaxed Nature. I don't remember this one. I don't think it's good, unfortunately. Mix set again? There's going to be a Nirth compilation at some point of me just being disappointed at seeing the Delibird's ingredient list and first two sub-skills. I've never gotten a single ingredients up here. Why? I never gotten a single triple X Delibird. Why, game? Inventory. Like, what is this? I want to like give it a bad nickname out of rage. This Delibird is a problem. Okay, let's bring up the Gengar now that we have a Haunter. Gentle Nature is really good. Isn't that the no, it's mild. Gentle is for skill specialists. Okay, ingredient list, I guess. Helping speed ingredient finder M. Yeah, main skill up. This one's going straight to the bin just because I have a substantial Gengar collection, and I'm going to show that in this video a little later on. And then we have the Togekiss here. Careful Nature is awful. That is ingredients up, main skill chance down, so this is already at the start unusable, despite the berry finding. So, berry finding, helping speed, skill trigger. No, wait, oh, hang on. I mixed this up with whatever the Dugtrio nature is. I can't remember it. Yo, hang on. Main skill chance up nature, helping speed S, skill trigger S, and inventory. With the ingredient finding down? Oh my goodness, that is busted. It does come in late, don't get me wrong, but if you have berry finding, you do want the inventory. For most Pokemon. Helping speed S, skill trigger S, with the main skill chance up. That's a keeper. I love Togekiss. It's actually my favorite Pokemon. I just never use it in this game because I haven't really found a good enough reason to yet. This one's convincing. Let's have a look at it again. Berry finding with some inventory. Speed S, trigger S, with the main skill chance up nature. I don't think I'll be taking a look at my Togekiss collection in this video, but sometime in the future, just remind me. Oh man, I'm about to lose my voice. That is not good. Alright, we have a Psyduck here with an impish nature. If I am to invest into a Golduck at some point, it will have to be just all in skill rate, because it would just be so funny that it would have like a 50% chance almost if you have skill trigger S, skill trigger M, and main skill chance up nature. So that's essentially what I'm looking for. I don't care about berry finding, helping bonus, ingredient list, or nothing else. I just want those three things, and I'm happy. Speed, skill trigger M, skill trigger S. That was pretty close, although that skill trigger S was coming a bit late in my opinion, but even speed M, trigger M, if that had been a Togekiss nature, that would have been strong. So the Psyduck hunt continues. Had I had more resources this week, I probably would have hunted Psyduck harder, because I actually do really want a gold deck eventually. It's just not a very high priority on my list. Got another achievement. 240 electric types, some diamonds. Nice. And I was real close to rank 59. 1800 research. That's like 1 or 2 days. This early in the week anyway. Okay, so you can see that I have 2 Gengar on the field here, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. So right now, what I'm trying to do at the start of the prep week, because this is an off week, next week, starting Monday, 2nd of December, Suicune event week 1 is going to take place. So what I'm hoping to do here is to just block out mushrooms. Mushrooms is usually an ingredient that I don't have favored berry with. So typically when I'm here at Snowdrop Tundra, I have my Ditto for leeks, and then I have the Tyranitar for the beans and the ginger. And then the only thing left that I don't get the favored berry on is the mushrooms. And so for the most part, if I can just block those out and not have to think about them during the 1st/2 weeks of the event, that would be really, really great. And then at the same time, at the very least in the beginning of this week, I'm going to cook a little bit. I am still a Snowdrop Tundra. I'm still looking for the Delibird, and hopefully if I can just get to a mil, 1.5 mil, I should be having a really good chance of finding more Delibird. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then throughout the week, I am likely going to be stacking up on some leeks as well. And right now the Tyranitar is getting really, really close to level 60, in which case the ratio here of ginger to beans will flip. And that's good for me because I will get more ginger than beans. And whenever I get low on beans, I have my golem. But right now I'm having a little bit of trouble with the ginger too. So every now and then I put the Charizard on my team. So yeah, meet Portobello, and Gengarnish. Portobello, the female Gengar with double mushroom. This one I showcased in a couple videos this week, I think, but it's worth revisiting now that it is actually level 30. Let's put up Gengar again in the widget. Double mushroom is still the best ingredient list in my opinion. And even if you do have a triple herb one, that's solid as well. But I think overall with the ingredient creep on both herbs from Dragonite and mushrooms from Quagsire, you kind of want the berry finding on the Gengar, just because that low ingredient rate, and you can kind of just supplement a little bit here and there. So very satisfied with this one. The correct ingredient list, helping bonus, berry finding, ingredient up nature, and that ingredient finder M eventually at level 50. And then Gengarnish is a fiery herb focused Gengar. I think this will also be quite useful once it hits level 60. So now that my Portobello is level 30, I can start putting some candy into the main Gengar here. So I'll be doing supplemental mushrooms here, and then I'll probably not invest too much into it at this stage of the game, but later on when we have a favored berry for the ghost type, then this one's probably going to come back on the team, especially since Ninja Salad is a favorite here on the channel and everything. So yeah, this Gengar is better overall just because of these traits. Ingredient finding up nature with the ingredient finding M stacks really well together. Altogether, it's around 1.5 multiplier on that ingredient rate. So it goes from 16% to around 24%, which is massive. And on top of that, I have both of the speeds. So that's really, really strong. I also have some inventory coming up, and eventually, I guess, Sleep EXP bonus. So personally, not going to be hunting for Dragonite anytime soon. I know Dragonite is a very strong Pokemon. It is expensive to invest in, and we can bring up the Dragonite. It is also a mono herb contestant, you can see the ingredient rate is way higher and it's not that much slower. So Dragonite, a really strong Pokemon. Yeah, so currently on my team, you can see I'm trying to block out Leek and Mushroom to the best of my ability. And then in between my shortage of the Ginger, I am putting on the Charizard. I do run the Tyranitar overnight because I'm trying to get it to level 60, in which case all these balancing issues that I'm mentioning will be way better. So because then I'll be having a surplus of Ginger, and then I can tag team the Tyranitar with my Mono Beans Golem whenever necessary, and so hopefully I will hit that desirable level 60 sometime. I don't know, it's probably a couple weeks away still, maybe during the Good Sleep event next time around. It's around like, it's a couple thousand experience. Like Raichu is 2,200-ish at level 56, so maybe the Tyranitar is around 4,000. It's something ridiculous. So yeah, the Soup Dog is getting pretty close. You can see it's around 1,800 away, and once it hits level 50, that skill trigger S is going to be nice. All right, so the last thing I wanted to cover here is a little bit about what I should do next week when the Suicune event hits. I think for the most part, I'm just going to go the Ninja Salad route. I'm going to use my Dedenne a little bit, and hopefully I can get some good early crits in and just ride that wave, I guess. I won't be using my Blastoise too much. Among my top Pokemon, it is the only water type. As you can see, Warandile is way down here. It will probably be the best berry specialist overall still, just because it has berry finding and helping bonus already unlocked, and it's level 34, so not too shabby. I don't know though for the second week what I'll do yet, so I guess we'll take that in a future video. But green grass it is. Gonna re-roll for the Ninja Salad, and then we'll just have to take it from there. So during this prep week, I'm gonna stack my bag for the most part. I'm gonna cook for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday probably to get up to that first meal and just write it out, and hopefully I'll find some Delibird. And then just stop cooking, stack up my bag, and be ready for this weekend event. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later in the free-to-play series. Double uploads happening here on the channel these days. And a final thank you at the very end here to those of you who've become YouTube members recently. We got like 5 new members the past day. It's crazy. And I will give you some more thank yous in the other video. So talk to you guys then.